Melvin from Fairfield, you're with us tonight. How can we help you?
Yes, I had a CPAP machine as well, and I ended up with pneumonia in my lungs, and that was before I found out there was a recall on the machines. And I only found out because I called to get some new replacement parts, and that's when I found out it was a recall. I didn't even know it was a recall. And I ended up going to the hospital, and they told me that I had pneumonia on my lungs.
Yeah, that's definitely definitely something, Melvin, you want to talk to your doctor about. And if your doctor says that it is part of this problem with the machine, then you probably need to talk to a lawyer about that. And that's the types of injuries that we're seeing with these.
Yes, yeah, anything respiratory related. We are seeing some people, there is some science out there that says that the ingredients that make up this foam, if it gets in your body and it resides in there for any length of time, it can lead to certain types of cancers. But I think because this recall is so new, that the most immediate thing that people either are starting to see, have seen starting up over the last couple months, or are going to see, are going to be those respiratory issues. And then I think, you know, once you have that, it's going to kind of deteriorate from there. So you definitely want to be on top of your health care and be on watch for any issues that you may have.
You know, we talked a little bit earlier and you mentioned this, Kirby, and I'm so glad we're doing this show tonight, because even if you don't, you may know someone who has it, just to say, hey, are you aware of this? Because you said about how many machines we're talking potentially?
We're talking somewhere between 4 and 5 million machines has been the estimates that I've seen, which is just an enormous number.
It's astounding.
Of machines.
That
Yes.
is astounding. And let's say for folks who are watching tonight and they said we weren't aware of this, give us maybe step 1, 2, 3. What is the first 3 steps you would recommend someone do? Obviously check the brand, and then where would you recommend they go from there?
So first, what I would say is check your brand. Should be right there on the machine. Write it down. If it's made by Philips Respironics, I would then tell you to go on to the FDA's website or just do a simple Google search for FDA CPAP recall letter, and it will have a link to the FDA's website. And I would say go make sure you are on the actual FDA's website, because you don't want any sort of convoluting information. Click there. Once you're there, you will see it will have a grid, and it's got, you know, I think the last time I counted, it's in between 15 and 20 different devices that are subject to this recall. And if yours is on there, call your doctor. That should always be step number 1. You know, sleep apnea is serious. Any other conditions for, you know, that necessitate the need for one of these machines, those are serious. And you definitely want to make sure that you and your doctor are working on these issues together. And that's what your doctor is there for. So make sure you're reaching out to your doctor. If all of that is done and you think you've got an injury that's related, then that's when you would reach out to an attorney.
Exactly.
In terms of if they have one of those machines, again, that's why you're saying reach out to your doctor. Don't stop using it. And I think that's key.
No, true. Talk to your doctor first and follow your doctor's advice in terms of, do I have to keep using it? Do I modify it? Do I get a different machine? Those are medical questions, and that's the priority for you. And then the second thing is, let's figure out what to do with the machine. And if you're injured, you need to get in the hands of a lawyer.